internal mind. Now, both of the techniques here are from neuro-linguistic programming. They are two different, very simple and very effective methods to quieten your mind. Now, an active mind can take the form of one or two things. You can be talking to yourself, or you can be imagining and daydreaming images, or a combination of the two. If you're talking to yourself, listen to your internal dialogue. Listen to it right now. If you're not sure where your internal dialogue is, it's the voice in your head that's saying, well, I don't think I've got one. Listen to your internal dialogue right now. And just notice something. Is it louder in the left ear or the right ear? Is it at the front of your head or at the back of your head? Does it seem to be inside, or does it seem to be coming towards your mind? Listen to the tone and the tempo. Listen to the volume and the pitch. Just notice your internal dialogue. I'm going to ask you now just to make it louder, just to turn up the volume of your internal dialogue so it gets louder, and speed it up so it goes faster and faster, and then put it back to normal. And this time I'm going to ask you to slow down your internal dialogue and turn the volume down and make it quieter and quieter. And when another little voice pops in and says, well, that didn't work, you know, this is rubbish, I don't understand what, do it to that one. Quieten that one down by turning the volume, lowering the pitch. And if another one comes up, what's he talking about, I just don't understand, then do it to that one. And quieten as many voices that keep coming up, just keep quietening them. If it's the first time you've ever done this, it may work the first time you do it. You may have several voices coming up. Like anything, most things benefit from a little practice. Quieten your internal dialogue by realizing that it's your internal dialogue. You are making it. If you're not in control of it, then maybe it's time to become in control of your mind and what your mind does. Turn the volume down, slow it down, turn the volume right down. This technique is very useful for quietening your internal dialogue. It will help you fall back to sleep if you wake up early with an active mind. It will help you go to sleep if you're struggling to sleep. Now, if you've got pictures flowing through your mind, daydreams going through your mind, there's a way of quietening those so that you can be back in uptime again, giving full and 100% attention to any person you're talking with. So any image in your mind, you're aware of seeing any image in your mind, picture it right now. And again, just notice if it's colour or if it's black and white. And move it just slightly towards you and make it brighter. That's right, so it brightens. And then push it way off into the distance so it gets small and tiny, way off into the distance. And now, do it again. See that image right in front of your mind, right in front of your mind, and just send it way off into the distance. Do this 2 or 3 times with the same image until it stops popping up. Just bring it back up and send it way off into the distance so it's tiny, small and gone. Or make it bright white so it disappears. Use one of these techniques to make the images disappear by making them bright white and so that they disappear, or sending them way off into the distance so they're gone. Or quieten your internal dialogue and practice having a still and a quiet mind.